You know that feeling? You're surrounded by concrete, the constant noise of the city, and you just crave a little piece of nature? Well, what if I told you that you don't have to go far at all? In fact, there's this incredible hidden world, a whole ecosystem thriving right under our noses. And today, we are going to dive headfirst into the amazing world of urban birdwatching.
No, seriously, take a second. When you walk out your front door tomorrow morning, what are you actually going to see? Pavement, right? Buildings, cars. But what if you started looking for something else, something a little more wild?
You know, I think we all have this picture in our heads that to see real nature, you need like hiking boots, binoculars, a whole weekend trip to a national park. But honestly, that's just a total myth. The best part about birdwatching, the real magic of it, is that it can happen literally anywhere. It can meet you right where you are, even just looking out your window. I mean, just think about it for a second. That park you cut through on your way to work, your favorite spot to walk by the river, even just the trees lining your street or that tiny little balcony you've got. All of those places, they can be your own personal front row seat to this incredible drama of nature that's playing out every single day. Okay, so where do we even begin to look for these secret spots? Let's get into it. We're going to break down some of the easiest, most rewarding places you can find in pretty much any city.
All right, let's start with the classic, the obvious one, your local park. I know, it might just look like a patch of grass and some trees, right? But for the birds in your neighborhood, that park is basically a 5-star all-inclusive resort. It's got everything they need.
And it all comes down to understanding why they're there. See, different trees are like different restaurants. A big old oak tree, that's a buffet for birds like tits. But a cherry tree in bloom, oh, that's where the white-eyes go for that sweet nectar. And water? Any water source, whether it's a pond or just a little fountain, that's the local spa. It's where they all go to drink and clean up.
Okay, next up, let's talk about a spot that so many of us just walk right by without even thinking about it. The riverbank. We're moving away from the manicured park to the wilder edges of the city. And these places, they are absolutely packed with life. Yeah, riverbanks are home to a whole different crew of birds. You'll see a ton of different ducks, especially in the winter when they fly in from all over. But here's the real prize. If the water's clean, you might, just might, see that flash of electric blue. A kingfisher diving for a fish. I'm telling you, it's one of the most incredible things you can see in a city. Absolutely breathtaking. All right, this next one. This one might just be my favorite, because once you see it, you can't unsee it. It will completely change how you look at your own street. We're talking about something super simple: street trees and hedges. See, you have to realize these aren't just for decoration. A long row of trees, that's basically a highway for birds, helping them get across the city during migration. Those shrubs with the bright red berries you see everywhere, that's a winter cafeteria, a critical source of food when things get scarce. And a thick hedge, that's a safe house. It's a place for smaller birds to hide out and stay protected. Okay, so we've covered the public spots, but what if we could bring all that magic even closer? I'm talking right to your doorstep. Let's get into how you can build your very own secret birdwatching base. No, really, just imagine it. No commuting, you're in the comfort of your own home, and you get to build this amazing personal connection with the birds that choose to visit you. Your balcony, your windowsill, it can become your own little private nature reserve. And the best part? It is so easy to get started. It's really just 3 simple steps. You set up a feeder, you put out a little water, and then you just wait. Be patient, I promise. They'll find you. And you really don't have to spend a ton of cash here. You can literally make a bird feeder out of an old plastic bottle. For a bird bath, just a shallow dish with a bit of water and a few small rocks in it is perfect. That gives them a safe place to perch. It's not about being fancy, it's just about sending out an invitation. Okay, so hopefully you're feeling inspired to either find a spot or maybe even create your own. So now let's go over a few simple tips to make sure you get the most out of your observations. This is kind of the golden rule book. First off, birds get spooked easily, so quiet and slow is the name of the game. Second, a simple pair of binoculars, total game changer. It's like having a superpower that lets you get up close without disturbing them. And trust me on this one, wear comfortable shoes. You'll thank me later. Here's a little insider tip for you. Timing is everything. Birds are creatures of habit, you know? They're most active first thing in the morning and then again in the evening. That's their rush hour for finding food. So that's when you're going to hear the most songs and see the most action.
And this is what I think is so cool. The cast of characters changes all year long. It never gets boring. In the spring, you get the migratory birds arriving, and the whole city just fills with song. Summer, that's all about watching busy parents, like sparrows and swallows raising their families. Autumn brings these huge flocks of tits and woodpeckers passing through. And winter? Oh, winter is when the local ponds become these bustling international airports for visiting ducks.
And if you want to take it to the next level, your toolkit is pretty simple. Get a field guide or an app on your phone. Some can even identify a bird just by its song, which is amazing. Maybe grab a notebook to jot down what you see. But honestly, the most important tool you'll ever have is just your own curiosity. When you start to put all these little pieces together, something really incredible starts to happen. This stops being just a hobby. It really is like you're opening a door to a whole new world. A world that, by the way, was there the whole time, just waiting for you to notice it. And there's a real tangible benefit to this for your own well-being. Think about the middle of a crazy, stressful day. Just taking a minute to stop and listen to birds chirping, it has this genuinely calming effect on your heart, on your mind. It kind of plugs you back into a more natural, peaceful rhythm. And that's the real transformation here. Your whole perspective shifts. Your commute isn't just a route anymore. Suddenly the trees by the station are home for tits. The park isn't just some green space, it's a winter resort for ducks. And your balcony, it stops being just a balcony and becomes this place filled with potential, an oasis waiting to happen. And that's really what it all boils down to. You don't need to do anything crazy. You don't have to change your whole life. It all starts with one tiny step, making the choice to just pay attention, to look up, and to listen. A whole new world really is waiting for you, right outside your door. That hidden oasis we've been talking about, it's not in some faraway forest. It's right there, in the tree on your street, in the park down the block, and in the sky right above your head. So why not start looking for yours today?